Ben Gurion Airport is the main airport in Israel, and is the main entrance and exit gate from Israel to abroad. Before World War II, the British who ruled the country built Wilhelma Airport. Named after the Templar settlement, now called Bnei Atero. Initially used for a few civilian flights to nearby countries. During World War II, civilian traffic ceased and the airport served the British Air Force. After the war, activity returned to civilian aircraft. In the winter of 1946, the Irgun, in a joint operation with the Lehigh, blew up a number of military planes at 3 airports, causing the British military planes to leave the country. Before the establishment of the State of Israel, the Arab Legion took over the field. In the summer of 1948, after the establishment of the state, in Operation Dani, Lod, Ramla and the airport were occupied by the IDF. After a few months, it became the international airport of the State of Israel. In its early years, it was widely used to receive new Jewish immigrants from Yemen, Iraq and Europe. In the early 1950s, El Al companies were established, for international flights and Arkia for domestic flights, and Bedek for aircraft maintenance, which became the aviation industry. The airport and Terminal 1 were expanded, the runways were extended and the number of passengers doubled from 40,000 to more than 100,000 per year. The airport began to be called Lod Airport. In the early 1960s, jets began, which required longer runways, and Terminal 1 was expanded again. Until the early 1970s, receiving incoming passengers was inside the field on the runways. Terrorist incidents, and the hijacking of planes, changed the security arrangements, which made the airport an example all over the world for the security of airports and flights. The name of the port was changed to Ben Gurion Airport, and its management was entrusted to the airport's authority. After years of deliberation, planning, bureaucracy, and construction, in 2004, the revamped airport opened, which included access roads, parking lots, a train station, and the modern Terminal 3. In 2018, 23 million passengers passed through the port in about 500 aircraft movements a day. Throughout the years, they continue to plan to expand and develop the airport, transportation, runways and terminals.